Every so often, someone makes a video trashing something they clearly never understood. And today, it's Woozworld. Now, the reason for this video is because someone really woke up and chose to make an 8-minute video on Woozworld like they were exposing a cult. My brother in Christ, I am here to offer you a massive L in less than 8 minutes. Now, of course, the game isn't perfect. By all means, it might even have more flaws than anything else. And I know this firsthand, being one of the platform's current active veterans. Some of these flaws you pointed out, though, they should be the very least of your worries. But before we get to the flaws, I figured I could introduce you to some of Woozworld's best attributes. Now keep in mind, this is a video in response to that moron on YouTube who tried to shit all over the game, but it should also serve as an unofficial introduction to anyone who's never heard of it and is curious, or anyone who's heard of it before but never got into it. Without further ado, let's begin. To many Woozens, as we call the players, you logged in not only to complete a quest but to craft an identity. To design outfits with color codes that defined you. We made nightclubs, mini-games, black market color code, trading rings, pixel weddings with full guest lists for fun. Obviously nobody in the game took it seriously unless you were a complete noob and around the age of 13 and had no idea what the heck you were doing there. I've always called it a Mean Girls roleplay game or a multiplayer Sims because of the ridicule we all brought to the game, but that same ridicule made it special. You either knew the color code, or you were exiled to the corner of Wooz in purgatory wondering why no one liked your bright green and neon orange fit. Now, let's not romanticize too hard. Woozworld definitely had and has issues. Big ones. Predators operate in plain sight, looking at you, Mariah Carey. They prey on naive kids in public spaces, what we call units, under the guise of friendship. Moderation has been inconsistent at best and comically negligent at worst. The reporting system? A total joke. The predators knew it, so did we. Many of us grew up too fast in that world, learned too early how manipulation works, how people lie, how some friends ask for things they shouldn't. And yet, despite it all, we stayed. We built sanctuaries. We made friend groups that lasted longer than some real-life friendships. We made friends that after a literal decade became a real-life friendship, or are in the process of. There was always a sense that we were shaping the world, not the devs. You didn't hate Woozworld because it was bad. You hated it because it demanded style, wit, and intensity you didn't know how to match. Some of us are still there, resurrecting units, decoding perms, hosting theme games or other mini-games and club nights. We never logged out. We evolved. So before you say, this game is terrible, understand that it survived longer than most of your friendships and realize it probably taught us more about economics, color theory, and cult psychology more than your school ever did. And one more thing before the video ends. Woozworld is a kid's game, at least at the moment. Therefore, there are kids in the game. Though, what if I told you that the majority of players, both noobs and veterans, are in fact over the age of 18? That's right. We are adults fully aware of anything that is happening here. Especially if you've been around long enough, you know exactly what to expect. So yeah, to most of us, seeing random naked avatars in public is annoying, somewhat funny, and totally normal troll behavior. At least they're not hiding behind microphones trash-talking a random game and random players without reason or any idea of what's actually going on. To anyone else watching this with an open mind, I appreciate you. Give Woozworld a chance when you can. You'll probably find me somewhere running a revolution. Anyways, thanks for watching.